Hey, this is Mark with Merchant on the Mark. I appreciate you checking out this video today. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the tool that I use to do reverse sourcing on Amazon. So if you don't know, I am a seven-figure seller. I do primarily private label and wholesale and also shoe reselling on Amazon, Walmart, Shopify, a few other sites as well. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how I find profitable products to resell on Amazon. So we're going to be focusing on shoes, but this tool can be used universally for all types of products. So with that being said, let's get into my computer. Okay, we're back in my computer, and as you probably know, I am a shoe reseller, so I do private label wholesale and also shoe reselling. It's a big part of my business, and if that's something that you're interested in, I have a checklist available called the Six-Figure Shoe Reseller Checklist down in the description that you can download for free. It'll give you a lot more information about the business and how I have built my business to this point. So in this video, I wanted to show you the tool that I use every single day to be able to find profitable shoe finds. And this is through a process called reverse sourcing, where you basically go onto Amazon and you analyze the data that's out there on bestsellers, and then you find a group of products to then go and try to source elsewhere, because at that point you know exactly what brand is the most popular. You can actually find out what size and color are the most popular, and you know what the net fees will be, so you can know exactly if you were to sell it at the current buy box price, what amount of money you would get back after all fees. And so from that point, all you need to do is find a source for that product that's less than the net profit that you get from that. So what we'll do right now is let's just search for a generic term. Let's just search for running shoes, for example. Okay, so running shoes is a very broad topic. It's not even specific, based around a manufacturer. And you can see this one is set up a little bit differently. It has featured ads up here. It has pictures for different types of shoes, running shoes. Then it has by support type, by brand. And then down here is where you get into the actual shoes. And so you'll see right here, I have a lot more information than you'll probably have. These are different extensions that I have installed. Just based off this information, I can quickly see, the number of sellers, who it's sold by, if it's Amazon, FBA, or whatever it might be, number of monthly sales, the BSR, the monthly revenue right here, 148,000, so that's pretty huge. The amount of fees and the net. So this net is very important. So basically, if you sell it for $69.95, which is the current buy box price, the fees would be $22.25, and your net would be $47.70. So you would have to source it for less than that to be able to sell it at this price and make any sort of profit. And you really need, $10 or $20 more, less than that, to be able to make a true profit. But going through this with these extensions installed would be time consuming, but it would be doable. The thing that I like most about Jungle Scout is that it pulls everything into a very easy to read and analyze format. So what it does basically is it goes out on any search results page on Amazon or the foreign site, so Amazon Canada, France, whatever it might be, and it pulls everything into a table. And in there you can analyze all the different data points. So for example, the current price, the number of monthly sales, this one shoe sells 30,367 times per month. So imagine having a warehouse where you had to store 30,367 of these. So it's tremendous. Sells over 1.3 million a month. And then the net on this is $26.21. Reviews 29,000. It's crazy. The fees. And then you have seller types. It will show typically either Amazon, FBA, or merchant fulfilled. Number of sellers. You can see some of these have 25. This one only has 1. So what I like to do is, since I'm reselling these shoes, is I go up to my favorite feature, and that's filter results. So I don't need to see all of these because they're not going to be applicable to me. The most important thing that I do is I choose lowest number of sellers as 3. And why do I do that? I do that because typically if you have 1 or 2 sellers on a product, one is going to be Amazon, the other one might be Amazon as well, like a warehouse deal. Or it might be the manufacturer or a really large seller who has exclusive access to sell that brand. So I'm not worried with those. I want only ones where other sellers are currently selling them. If they're approved for the brand, I know there's a chance I can get approved to be as well. So I'll say 3 sellers, and then the lowest net. So this net needs to be an amount where you can actually source the product and also make a profit. So let's just say that my minimum profit is $12. And so and I don't think that I'll be able to buy these shoes for less than 50. So I would say 50 plus 12, and my lowest net would be 62. That would give me my profit plus the amount to actually buy the shoe. But let's just say, for sake of this example, we're looking for the lowest net of $25, and that is, again, the buy box price minus all Amazon fees. Okay, so let's just say 25, and we'll start from there. So it went from about 50 to about 31, so that's good, but that's not good enough. What we want to do next is we want to take it up a little bit. Let's go to 50. Okay, so that takes us down to 17. Okay, and so at this point we have 17 products where there's more than 3 sellers, and then the net is greater than 50. Okay, so what I would do then is I would sort descending by monthly revenue, and I would go about trying to find this exact product on clearance for a price less than this net right here. So I would look for it to be, around $60 or less, that I could buy it for. So I would just do a search for Brooks Woman Ghost 13, and then I would go out and analyze the shoe a little bit further to see what sizes and colors are the most popular, but I will get into that in another video, what tool we use for that. So that's why I love Jungle Scout. It saves so much time, and it can lead you down a lot of rabbit trails. So for example, if you go out and find this shoe on another site, you would search for, on sale or clearance, whatever it might be. You might not find that particular shoe on that site, but they'll have other shoes on clearance that you can then source, come back to Amazon, search for them, and then see if you can find a profitable flip from there. So Jungle Scout's just really a fantastic tool. I'll leave a link down in the description for a free trial of Jungle Scout. It's a tool that I use along with Helium 10. I like Jungle Scout more for this particular purpose because it allows you to do the filtering, and that's really helpful. Also, again, if you're interested in becoming a shoe reseller, I've included a link down there to get my free 6-figure shoe reseller checklist, and it will give you a lot more details on exactly how the process works, what I look for, what I don't look for, how to analyze deals, and that kind of thing. So again, this is Mark with Merchant on the Mark. Hopefully this was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for checking out this video. Before you go, I wanted to let you know about a side of my business that's become one of my most important and fastest growing income streams over the past few years, and that's the business of shoe reselling. Now, weird as it may sound, I've always loved shoes, specifically 80s and 90s era Nike and Air Jordans. However, that's just me personally. What I choose to sell actually is very different because, like the theme of this channel, I like to sell what's already selling everywhere. So that means that I use a very specific formula so that I can focus on only buying the most popular, fastest moving, and most sustainably profitable shoes. This system has allowed me to build a very successful shoe reselling business over the last 5 years. And best of all, I built it with just a few low-cost software tools and 0 full-time employees. So if you're interested in shoe reselling, or if you're looking for a new income stream, or maybe you're just looking for a brand new business altogether to start, I put together a very special free report that I think you'll love. It's called the 6-Figure Shoe Reseller Checklist, and it includes all the insider tips and tricks that I've learned over the last 5+ years to help you know exactly what types of shoes to source, what types to run from, where to sell your shoes quickly for the most profits, what tools and softwares I personally use to run my large shoe reselling business, and much more. Best of all, it's completely free, and I even include an in-depth bonus video where I go through the entire report and explain every single item in a way that makes it clear and easy to understand to get started. So if that's something you're interested in, just click the link in the description of this video and you can get access to the brand new free special report while it's available. So again, this is Mark with Merchant on the Mark, and I'll see you on the inside.